Hey guys. Wow, a little crazy that I'm making this video right now. By now, a lot of you have probably seen my post and you know that I am going to Barcelona for 2 years, sometime next year. But I just wanted to take a couple moments, just take some time and explain how it all came to be for those of you who may not know, who are curious. Sonia, why are you doing this now? What's up? What's the 411? I'm gonna tell you. So in September of last year, I took a missions trip with my church women's team to Poland. And while there, I worked with some like really fantastic top tier people. Tammy and Earl, love you guys. While I was there, I got to spend a lot of time with them, do a lot of ministry with them, have lots of chats over long van rides from one city to the next.
Earl, windshield wiper it off.
Oh no, it'll be guts everywhere. No, guts, guts.
Or put the water.
That was high beaming.
Put the she goes.
But one of the most significant memories I have from that whole trip was actually just a prayer night that we had together. We got all the ladies crowded in a room, and we put some worship music on, and we just prayed. And I remember looking over at Tammy, who was in the corner, and I hope she won't mind me sharing this, but she's fantastic, and one of the reasons I'm even here doing this, so I think it's fine. But she's in the corner praying, and she's crying, and I could hear what she was praying, and she was just crying out to God for the people of Poland, for them, for their salvation. And I felt led to go pray for her, just kind of quietly on the side, and I laid hands. And when I did that, I felt like I could feel just a little bit of what she felt in that moment, and how broken her heart was for these people. And it was a really convicting moment for me, where I ended up praying and crying out and just being like, God, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry that my heart hasn't broken for people like this. Because that's what he loves the most, right? It's all about people. And I'd never felt that, what Tammy was experiencing, what she has literally given her life to, right? And so that marked a huge shift for me in perspective, and just like, I was like, I need to do something different. My life has been all about me, just truthfully. And so, as I mentioned, we were in the van a lot, driving from city to city. And in one of these van rides, I remember it's me, Earl, and Tammy in the front seat. And Earl looks over at me and he's like, you would make a great missionary. Like, we need people like you. And I was immediately like, no, couldn't be me. Don't say that to me. You're trying to get me right now, Earl. You're in recruiting mode. Of course, Tammy was all about it. She was like, oh my gosh, yes. And in my mind, I feel like when I think of like what you have to be a missionary, I always thought you just had to be like a pastor, just like really, I don't know, like you walk into a room and people get saved. Like, you got to kind of have that energy of like pastor energy. And I was like, I'm not a pastor. I don't do that. No. But Tammy told me about this MA program where she was like, well, just look into this. And Tammy specifically mentioned Spain. It was like, you already speak Spanish. Just look into it. And she dropped the seed in my spirit. And look into it I did. I went on the AGA website for hours. I wanted to know everything about it, because when she mentioned this program to me, I felt something. I felt a spark of prompting I felt a prompting spark. So basically what this program is so there's career missionaries who, like, that's their life. They go, like, for their life. Tammy and Earl, they're career missionaries. AG has another program called the Missionary Associates, and it's a more short-term thing. I'll put that here. They pair you up with someone that's already in the country that you want to go to, and you basically work with them. You use your gifts with them. You work in that ministry. You do the thing. So I got home from the trip, and this is all I could think about. It was all I could think about, because I felt like it was one of those things that was like making my heart race. Like when you know God's asking you to do something and he's being like, hey, here's this thing that I'm giving you, but you're like scared, so you're like, no way. Couldn't be me, right? Me in the van saying no. But I was just being reminded of all these moments that missions has kind of like come up in my life, in my day-to-day. And again, I was like sitting in my bed right there, and I was like, God, would you ask me to do that? And he said, yes I would, and I am. And so I said, okay, let's not delay anymore. And I put in an inquiry. I put in an inquiry and I got the process started last year. And here I am making the official announcement video. I'm feeling lots of emotions. I've been crying all day and night since I got the confirmation email. But I'm gonna bring you guys along, as I do with all things. I just want to let you know where I'm at, let you know how things are going, what I need. I'm gonna be needing a lot of support. I'll make more videos in the future, just answering questions. As I get more information, you guys will get more information. This is a completely new journey and process for me, obviously. Never thought I would be here making this, saying this right now in the time of Rona. But yeah, thank you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you will follow along this journey with me for videos to come, updates to come. Bye guys.